Hey fam, Alexxa here with another reaction. So today we're going to continue with our Designing Women series, and this time with season 1, episode 11, titled New Year's Daze. As always, if you're looking for the full-length reaction to this particular episode or any of my other content, you can find that on Patreon, and the link will be in the description below. And if you cannot support us on Patreon, it's completely fine. You can support us directly here on YouTube by liking this video, commenting, subscribing, and joining our membership program. So without any further ado, let's get into our episode. Okay.
You can't get me angry tonight, Julia. It's almost New Year's, and that means a party. You know how much I love parties. It's just so much fun to be the center of
The
attention.
parties too.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to help Claudia pick out an outfit for tonight. She's going to one of those little co-ed parties where a boy brings a girl.
Claudia has a date?
Well, no, it's not really a date. I mean...
It sounds like a date.
It sounds like a date, but it isn't, because
It
I
really
won't allow
sounds-
Claudia to date, not until she's 16.
Then what would you call it? Completely out of touch.
It's a date.
I remember my first New Year's Eve party. There I was with Tommy Garson, ringing out the old, kissing in the new. That was the year I first learned about the bases.
Forgive my ignorance, Suzanne. But I don't believe they covered the bases in my edition of the Masters and Johnson's manual.
Oh, you know, first base is French kissing. Second base is breast.
All
Third
right,
base.
Suzanne.
You can spare us third and sliding into home.
Ooh. Sliding
I was
in.
about 13 then, too. Kind of reminds me of me. Maybe I can stop her before she leaves.
I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah, and I especially want to thank you, Suzanne, for calling ahead and letting them know I was picking up all this stuff to be charged to your account.
Well, I forgot to do that, didn't I?
Gee, Anthony, I hope you didn't have any trouble.
Well, I don't think the owner of that fancy store exactly thought I belonged there.
Well, what makes you say that?
Well, it wasn't too hard to figure, Mary Jo. Maybe it was the scarf. You know, it was kind of cold out, and I was wearing a little high on my face.
Ooh. Oh, you were trying to rob
Anyway,
him. Rob him.
when I approached the cash register, he started screaming, "This is a holdup! This is a holdup!"
Oh, my gosh. What did you say?
I didn't say anything. I hit the floor just like everybody else. Then it suddenly occurred to me that I kind of stood out among the patronage, kind of like a reverse Oreo.
Were you able to explain to the owner that it was all just a big misunderstanding?
Yeah, but I think he was kind of disappointed, being he'd already pressed the silent alarm to police headquarters. I can't tell you what a joy it is being surrounded by a SWAT squad during errands.
Damn.
Thank goodness the police believed you.
Yeah, well, I guess they figure most professional thieves do not pull a heist for 4 quarts of eggnog and
Right.
some goose pate.
Oh.
Anyway,
I don't know how I
I'd
feel
like
about
to
the
wish you
goose
ladies
pate part.
a very happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Anthony.
Anthony.
You know, I still cannot believe that you are actually dating an 82-year-old man.
82? Girl, why?
Worth Carrington happens to be a very fascinating person.
And
I don't
rich.
suppose it hurts that he's in the Fortune 500.
Well, see, he has to be rich.
I had no idea of Worth's worth.
Lies.
Isn't JD gonna meet us here?
He was, but now he's just gonna meet us at the restaurant. He had to drop his kids off over at his ex-wife's place.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just hate it when he goes over there. She has this idea that she still owns him on the holidays. She just cannot accept the fact that divorce is a 365-day-a-year event.
Well, I thought JD's wife left him so she could go find herself.
Yeah, she did. Unfortunately, she keeps trying to find herself back in his bedroom.
Damn.
Now, Mary Jo, everybody knows JD is crazy about you. You just take it from me. You be sweet, patient, and understanding. Sugarbakers.
I love her outfit.
Oh, hi, Reese. Happy New Year to you, too. You are? Yeah, she's right here.
He's in New York. As in the city, in the state of New York, and not here with me after we planned this evening 2 months in advance? Happy New Year to you, too. And you
Ooh.
can just stay in New York with your old new tax laws.
Gee, Julie, that was real sweet, patient, and understanding.
Right? And I
I've
can't be
always detested New
perfect.
Year's Eve anyway. It's so silly, everybody trying so desperately hard to be happy. And if you're not blissfully happy, then you feel like you're some kind of a failure. Well, I think you can just help me out for tonight.
Oh, you can count him out too. Damn.
I have never seen radar like that woman has for tracking him down. I mean, for heaven's sakes, they've been divorced since 1984.
1987?
Not yet, Worth.
Mary Jo, I think you're being an awfully good sport about this. I mean, if J.D. were my boyfriend, I would be stark raving crazy. I'd be plotting revenge. I would call New Jersey, hire a hitman, and get that woman fitted for cement shoes.
Damn.
Watch her try to tread water in the Hudson.
Do you think they have an 800 number?
Well, at least our date showed up. Shadow will be here in a minute.
Shadow? Well, how come you didn't tell us before?
Who's Shadow?
She was getting on me about going out with the wrong kind of man. I knew you didn't want me to date Shadow.
Well, I wasn't exactly crazy about him from what you told me about him, but then I never have been partial to men with bullet holes in their pants.
He's my friend.
What?
If you ask me, I think Julia got the best deal, and I think we were pretty rotten to leave her alone like that. Since when did you develop a conscience?
Since she's bored with this man.
Over there started snoring louder than that band.
She's bored with them.
Yeah, that was Janet.
Oh shit.
Really? And what did she have to say?
Oh, nothing. She was watching Casablanca. That was our favorite movie when we were married. And they were at that part where Bogey and Bergman kiss.
I've seen the movie, thank you. I'm not real big on reruns, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I think I do. And I also think I'm a jerk. I'm sorry.
I tell you what, let's all go back there and surprise Julia right now. I'll just leave a little thank you note here in Worth's horn.
Y'all just gonna leave him?
We're back! We decided to come and spend New Year's with you. And I need to make a call.
Well, Suzanne, where's your dad?
Oh, he turned out to be closer to Father Time than Daddy Warbuck.
I know this is the fourth time I called you, Claudia. I just want to make sure you're having a good time. And that you're not into any contact sports.
Who?
You know, like football, tag,
Baseball.
baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty subtle.
All right, sweetie. Happy New Year to you, too. I love you. Bye.
Look, the big ball's about to go down on Times Square. Let's get confetti.
Oh, it's just not the same with that guy Lombardo.
Oh, I know what you mean. It's just like in the Miss America pageant. I mean, they can have all the dimpled pretty boys they want to MC it. It's just not the same without that smiling Bert Parks looking down those girls' dresses.
10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year.
This program for this special bulletin. Peter, alias Shadow Wallace, has just escaped from maximum security at the Atlanta Federal Prison. Wallace is reportedly armed and dangerous. We will interrupt with further details as they become...
Charlene,
What?
isn't that Shadow your New Year's mystery date?
Let me get this
A whole felon?
straight. You had a date with an escaped convict?
All he wrote me was that he'd be getting out for New Year's. I kind of assumed he meant parole.
Girl.
When I wrote him, I told him to meet us at the restaurant. Oh, that reminds me. We left in such a rush, I forgot to leave him a message.
No.
What? Oh, shoot. Shadow wouldn't hurt a fly.
It is not the insect population that we're worried about.
Oh, now, if you knew him, if you could see his face, you know, it's downright angelic.
So was Babyface Nelson.
Oh my gosh, Chloe.
Happy New Year.
Doing snooping around out there.
Fuzz. Feds, trust me, this nose never fails me.
Actually, the gentleman is correct. There's been a prison break tonight, and we were wondering if he was in this neighborhood.
What will give you that idea?
Well, we know Shadow's been writing to you, Miss Frazier. We didn't see him at the bar tonight, and I was wondering if he showed up here.
Were you expecting him to?
Well, quite frankly, escaped prisoners rarely leave a forwarding address. Here's my card. Now, if he does call you or shows up, please call me right away.
We won't leave these women alone till you catch this guy.
Right.
Man, that quarterback is worthless.
Without a doubt, my two favorite things in the world are taking down a Christmas tree and watching 4 football games in one day.
Shoot, I kind of like watching football. Well, those guys sweat. It's real masculine to me. Of course, I like the smell of locker rooms, too. I especially like the way they slap each other's little behinds after really good play. I do think they're kind of perverted for doing it.
In my opinion, there's more going on the football fields than half the married bedrooms in America.
Ooh, damn.
Yes, yes, no.
Got it. Hello? Yes, officer, yes. Oh, you did, huh? Good work.
They caught
I put
him.
a lot of minds to ease here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for calling. Bye-bye. Well, they caught Shadow.
They did?
Oh, Charlene, I know you feel bad about this, but believe me, it's for the best. Really, I don't know what possessed you to invite an escaped convict for New Year's Eve anyway.
He wasn't escaped when I invited him.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he told me he was doing undercover work.
Well, the Brooklyn Bridge is sold, but I can get you an excellent deal on the Golden Gate.
Look, Julia, I know you think I believe people too much. But I mean, it's holiday time. You're supposed to have faith in your fellow man. I mean, Anthony's an ex-convict, and we trust him.
The Boz plays for Oklahoma, and he is the greatest white player I've ever seen.
I'm telling you, it is going to be the Razorbacks by 7 points.
No, it'll be the Sooners by
The
about 8.
Razorbacks by 7. Razorbacks! You've seen Bodges. He paints his hair with
Kind of makes the Kennedy-Nixon debates pale by comparison.
It's Shadow on the
Is
TV.
still at large. An intensive search is being conducted.
Wait.
That's impossible, isn't it?
Well, you know how slow these news people are to find things out. I mean, Dan Rather doesn't know anything till 7 o'clock.
Well, the men are gone.
Come on, Mary Jo, we're starting.
If that bulletin is true, I wish JD and Anthony would come back.
Okay, my turn. Let's see. Oh, from now on, I'm not going to just go on and on and on and on with my endless thoughts, you know? Like I always think that Alan Funt's hidden cameras are everywhere, you know? Like, for instance, when I go to the grocery store, and I go to buy a box of cookies,
You're
I pull
not-
one box out
you're
and
doing
an
the
entire
opposite.
pile falls down on the floor, and I want to run because I'm humiliated. But I'm afraid those cameras are there, so I try to pick them up anyway.
Is anybody hearing this?
I heard the boom, the thud.
JD and Anthony would get back. I just know it's those extra pepperonis that are keeping them.
Now you're trying to blame my extra pepperonis for our being murdered?
Murdered?
Charlie.
Okay. From now on, I'm going to be less trusting.
Well, I personally would miss that trusting nature of yours.
I have to agree with Mary Jo, Charlene. I've always found that to be one of your finer qualities.
Well, it can get me in plenty of trouble.
Well, you wouldn't be Charlene without that blind faith in others.
Oh, I agree.
Who's behind y'all?
Me too.
Shadow, you made it!
I never break a promise. I've only got a minute, but I wanted to say goodbye.
Oh, no, come on. We got eggnog and leftover pate.
Arlene, really, if the man says he's in a rush, I see no reason to detain him.
Well, aren't you going to answer it?
Ah!
Well?
Shadow here.
I'm over here, Herb.
Oh, I didn't see you. I keep forgetting that's why they call you Shadow. Look, we got to get going. The local police are getting pretty close, so whenever you're ready, we'll be in the car. Happy New Year.
So you're not the Fed?
Do you think that's the way Elliot Ness would have handled the situation?
Well, I've got a new assignment now. That's why the Bureau staged my breakout. I told them I had to see you before I left. And I would have been here last night, but the local police are actually trying to catch me.
You actually are an undercover agent?
Yeah, didn't Charlene tell you?
Well, yes, but...
We didn't believe her. I didn't believe
You
her.
really have been a true friend to me. You never once forgot to write. And that's why I couldn't leave without saying goodbye. Because I don't know when I'll be seeing you again. You know, Charlene always wrote how much you all mean to each other. And it's a really special relationship the four of you have.
Aww.
Friendship. I guess that's what it's all about. Well, I better shove off. Come here, Dow. Don't ever change. Here's looking at you, kid.
I'll miss you.
Bye. Bye, Shadow.
You know, Charlene, your friend is right. When you think about it, we're awfully lucky to have another year together.
Aww.
I'll pour the eggnog.
I'll eat the pate.
Suzanne, you know, the one resolution you should have made.
Was what, Julia?
Nothing, Suzanne. You just eat all that pate that you want. You're my baby sister, and you'll always be beautiful to me.
I love you too, Julia. In fact, I love everyone in this room.
This is like a chapter out of Little Women.
To 1987. The best is yet to come.
To
To 1987.
Aww. That was cute. My hair back together. Okay. All right, fam. So we just finished watching season 1, episode 11 of Designing Women, titled New Year's Daze. That was a really sweet episode. We got to see the girls celebrate the new year of 1987. Yeah, just be able to spend some time together. Each of them was supposed to have a date, but Julia's date was stuck in New York. Wow, I guess he was there for the ball drop. And then Mary Jo's boyfriend has issues with his ex-wife. Damn it. Suzanne was dating the old man that basically looked dead the entire time. And then Charlene was supposed to date somebody named Shadow, who she said was in jail and was also undercover. And nobody believed her, including me. We all thought he was a criminal. And then the news says that he's on the loose, and so everybody's scared. And then he comes and surprises her, and it says he only has a few minutes. And that's how we actually find out that he is actually an undercover agent, and that his escape is part of his cover story for his next assignment. So, but yeah, it was nice to be able to kind of get back into it. Again, it's still not the caliber of the Golden Girls, but I feel like little by little, I'm starting to like this show a little bit more. So I can't wait to see where we get to when we get to the end of the season. It's not like Maude, where Maude was an instant like love for me, but it's been a slow burn, but it's burning. So I feel like now we're starting to see a little bit of flames, a little bit of smoke coming in. So I'm excited to kind of see where the girls are going to go and how their friendship is going to progress. And I love that the end of this episode was about their friendship and how important friendship is and how important they are to one another, and then how lucky they are to be able to spend another year together. So great episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Mwah. Bye for now.